Greetings, 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 greetings. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. What's remaining of the day? I hope you all had a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Welcome to my Facebook family, my LinkedIn, my YouTube family, my StreamYard family, and yes, all of my family on TikTok. Howdy, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How is everyone doing? I got me a real good power nap this evening. So I'm doing well. How's everyone doing? I miss you guys on TikTok every day. But you know, a girl got to do what a girl got to do. Ooh, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Remember that sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. It doesn't matter what you share, just share. Sharing is caring. Tap the screen, share the live, invite. That's how we make new friends. We encounter people, whether physically or virtually. We never know the impact we will have on each other's lives. So let's connect and make a difference. So let's get to the task at hand while we are waiting. Hey, Queen Jennifer. How are you, my darling? It's always a pleasure to see you. And before we get to the task at hand, allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I am a spiritual healer. I'm a reinvention, empowerment, and transformation coach. I am your why and soul purpose mentor, consultant, and guide. I am a spiritual healer. I'm a spiritual worker. I'm a servant. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. I'm a confidant. I'm a guide. I am all of those things and much more. And for the next 5 or so episodes of my broadcasts or my live streams, I will be sharing with you areas of my business that I am opening up in order to serve you guys. Regardless of where you are located, I am opening up these services virtually so that I can help you. Because there are many of you who are struggling. And because of shame and pride and ego, you are suffering. And I'm here to tell you enough is enough. You need to rise above that. Greetings, my sister queen. You need to rise above that. And it's time for your healing. I've opened up additional aspects of my business, which will allow me to guide you in those areas. So for these next 5 episodes, I'll be touching on different areas that I am making available to you, my community. And those of you who will be bold enough to accept the offer, you can text me at 203-885-5093. We can have a preliminary conversation and I can discuss with you in depth what it will take for me to work with you and for how long and how much the investment will be. It will not be free. Again, it will not be free. I've been giving a lot of free services on here. And one of the things that the Spirit has been telling me, you need to be able to maintain yourself. You need to be able to put gas in your car, keep a roof over your head, and food in your stomach. And the only way to do that is to be compensated for the services that you are rendering. I did not give you those skills and expertise for you to squander them. I need you to honor me and do what it is you do. The reason you have the skills is so that you can live and experience an abundant life. And I'm saying yes to that, and I'm honoring that. Unapologetically, I'm honoring it. And when the Spirit said, no more free services, I will honor that too. But for right now, I am not hearing that. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing here. Because my life is not my own. I have surrendered to serving. And I want to continue honoring that. And I hope that you all will see the value enough in what I'm doing to honor and to compensate me for the excellent services that I am offering. All right, so the first area that I want to touch on tonight is grief, the area of grief. And just so you understand, each and every area that I'm opening up as a new aspect of my business are areas that I myself have gone through. Grief, the area of grief, was the longest area that I have gone through and struggled with for my entire life. Mostly around the holidays, mostly around special occasions, and mostly around the time when there are events that you would want to celebrate with your mother. I personally lost my mother at age 13 and a half. 13 and a half years old. Kindly share the broadcast for me, please. So for my entire life, I struggled with grief. When teenage girls had their mothers to discuss stuff with as they grow into adulthood, I did not have my mother. When a girl got married, I did not have my mother. When I went through my 5 miscarriages, I did not have my mother. When I was blessed in 1982 to give birth to my son via cesarean section, I did not have my mother to celebrate with. So for my entire life, I grieved not having my mother. Although I was walking around making the best of the life I had, but Every time those special occasions came around, I relived the fact of not having a mother. So, for those of you who might be going through grief of any category, any kind, I am opening a section of my business to be able to work with you, to guide you through the process that I have been using over my entire life as I grieve the loss of my mother, Leonora Scarlett Clarke. The one thing I can tell you, there are no cutoff dates to the grieving. There is no point in somebody telling you get over it, because that's not the point. What I'll be sharing with you in this program and service is to show you how to conveniently maneuver it as you live a productive, healthy life. And to show you how you can control it in a way that you're able to use it to highlight what you're doing and to help others mold what they are doing, and as you mold what you are doing as well. I can tell you some of the most profound things will happen in our lives as we are maneuvering the challenges that we are going through. As I work with you in this Moving Through Grief program, we can discuss activities that you can begin to adopt, practices, rituals, and they are not one thing for everyone, but there are many times you can custom design the things that are best suited for you. So, if you are that person, or if you know of anyone who could use that service, encourage them to reach out to me so that I can help them to energetically maneuver the grieving process. We do not have to do this alone. We do not have to do this alone. I am here for you. We can create an empowering community that we can work together. We can grow together. We can heal together. Little did I know, losing my mother at age 13 and a half, I would still be around at age 74. And yes, I still grieve, but I am empowered and encouraged that I'll be able to guide others to a fruitful process, through a fruitful process. It's never too late. It is never, ever too late. we can begin right from the beginning right now, because there's no time like the present. Kindly tap the screen and share the live, guys. No time like the present. Each and every experience that we go through in our life, we go through those experiences for different reasons. We go through them so that we can have the different experiences, so that we can be able to help somebody to go through their experience as well. In every era of our lives, we are so connected, every area, even when through our natural eyes, we don't see it, but spiritually, we are so connected to each other. We are very connected to each other. So let us begin saying yes, so that we can help each other to grow and to heal and to develop and to recreate and to reinvent. None of us should be hurting alone. No, not one. Each and every one of us, we are here to offer a shoulder, to offer a ear to listen, to if or offer an embrace to help somebody that's going through a challenging time. We are here to support each other. We are here to listen to what each other are saying. We are here. We are here to make that difference. We are here to let our brothers and sisters know that it is okay. All you are expected to do is to take one day at a time and not to run from your experience, but embrace every experience to its fullest. Embrace every experience to the fullest. Each and every one of us, we grieve differently. I've heard folks say, oh, it's been such and such a time already. You still grieving? I oftentimes call people's attention to those words. And I've pointed out that those are the most insensitive words that you could ever share with another human being. Each of us, our grieving process is uniquely ours. Uniquely ours. And we cannot design a box and carve a box for somebody else to tell them how long they are supposed to grieve for and what their grieving is supposed to look like and sound like. We just need to be there to allow the facilitation of what it is that they are going through. So again, Those of you who might be moving through grief in any way, kindly reach out to me if you are open to having me go through the process with you. That is one of the services that I am opening up to my communities. I will be doing little videos about each service, and I'll be posting it so that individuals will be able to see the things that, hey Queen, to see the things that the new things that I'm offering in my practice. Greetings, greetings, Queen. So tap the screen, share the live. Let's get some more folks here. So just in case you know anyone who is going through grief, and it could be new grief or old grief, it doesn't matter whether it's a long time grief or a new grief, it doesn't matter. I'm opening that in my practice to offer that as a service. To offer that as a service. And again, you can text me at 203-885-5093 so we can have a preliminary conversation and we can pinpoint and prioritize what areas I will work with you on and how long it is going to take us to do the program and what is your financial investment going to be. All right? Tap the screen, share the live, invite everyone. Welcome on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome. Invite. So for each episode, you can also catch my morning broadcast on the YouTube channel. All right, any questions, anyone? Any questions? Greetings, my friends over on TikTok. Greetings. Any questions, go ahead and jot it. It doesn't matter what kind of grief it is that you're going through. You can text me, we'll talk about it, and I will see if the tools and the process that I've been using in my own grief monitoring, if that can work for you and to move you along in your process. We will be talking about that. Yeah, it's very hot here in Florida. All right, guys. So, again, for this conversation, we are talking about moving through grief. And the reason I'm discussing this, hello, is to let you know that I'm opening up 5 different services in my practice. And moving through grief is one of those things that I'll be offering. And tomorrow morning, I'll be discussing another. I'll be discussing another area that I'll be offering. Oh, I was wondering why I'm so hot. I realized I have the air conditioner off. Now I know why I'm burning up. I wish Toby knew how to turn the air conditioner on. So again, do you know of anyone who can use the services of moving through grief for any reason? I want you to have them to reach out to me. Let me turn this air on. Encourage them to reach out to me so that I'll be able to work with them in that area and to help them maneuver in the healing process. All right? So that no one has to go through that process alone. All right? All right, guys. Whew, I was wondering why I was so hot. I had the air conditioner off. Whew. I think Toby was hot too because he was over there by the air conditioner laying, but it was not on. Oh Lord, it's not central air. I can turn it on and off. So I'm glad. I am glad I realized. I was thinking, why am I so hot? All right. All right, guys. So I am back. I am back. So we are talking about moving through grief. Is there anyone who can relate to anything I'm saying? And can you yourself use the service? Or do you know of anyone who could benefit from moving through grief? Moving through grief with me. Continue tapping the screen. Hey, how are you, Queen? It's good to see you, Queen. It's good to see you. Tap the screen, guys. Share the live. Anyone, if you know of anyone who is going through any kind of grief, and they need a facilitator to work with them, I am opening up 5 new areas in my practice that I'll be able to work with some folks on Zoom to help them through this practice. So if you know of anyone, kindly share my information with them. They can text me for the details at 203-885-5093. We discuss for 10 or 15 minutes what the details of their griefs is, and then we can talk about how long it will take us to work together and what is the investment. All right, guys? So I'm glad to see Shantae. I'm glad you found me. We changed it time to 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And we are on YouTube every day. So I'm glad to see you, Queen. I hope you are doing well. And in case you know of anyone who could use the services, please point them in my direction. Tap the screen, guys, and share the live. Point them in my direction so I'll be able to work with them. Listen, there's absolutely no reason why we should struggle the way we struggle. A lot of times people are struggling because of shame. They think that they are the only one that's going through stuff. And people struggle because they don't think that they can trust people to confide in them about what they are going through. Each and every person I work with is done with strong confidentiality. Strong confidentiality. I respect your privacy. I don't discuss business with anybody. Nobody. So, in case you know anyone who has those struggles and can work with a facilitator to help them, please do not hesitate from sharing my information with them. Tap the screen, guys, share the live, invite some people, and pop your questions in, whether on not Instagram. I'm not on Instagram tonight because I did not charge one of my devices. Whether on TikTok or Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube. Tap your question in your feedback. Let me read it, so whatever platform you're on, you'll be able to hear what somebody else's question is. All right? Tap the screen, share the live. Guys, invite some people. You know, are you yourself going through grief? What are some of the things that you are battling? What are you battling? I know for some people, they are going through feeling of guilt. You know, what did I do wrong? Could I have done something else? And the questions continue. Different questions come up all the time. And instead of you sitting and battling those questions by yourself, when you and I work together, we can work through those questions to come up with the answers. So no need to struggle alone. No need to struggle alone. I'm here for you. I am willing to walk alongside with you and help you to work through the process. Willing to work through the process with you. It's one day at a time. 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 Thank you, guys. Share the live, invite. Drop your questions in the box. Drop your questions in the box. Any questions over on YouTube? Don't you guys fall asleep on me over there. What are some of the reasons you think people are not vulnerable about their grieving process? What are some of the things? Anybody? One of the things I know and that I've discussed with people is the way that people will, uh, it's like a stereotypical thing when people say, it's been so long, why are you still grieving? Because they think that after such and such a period, you should be able to put that thing behind you. But little do they know that every time you smell that person's perfume or cologne, it triggers something. Every time you see a flower that the person loves, it triggers something. Every time you go to a restaurant or you go shopping and you go to that special aisle that they had liked, or you buy that special meal that they had liked, it triggers something in you and it takes you right that first day that they exit your life, that first day. So you never know what will open that wound again. You never know. You never know. I remembered when I reunited with Clive before he died. And I remember one night he took me out to dinner. And he always just wanted to be on the go, on the go, on the go. And I did not realize how ill he was. And one of the days he said to me, there are so many things I need to do with you and for you. And it doesn't matter to me whether you go get your hair done or whatever you have to do. I just want us to be doing things together. He always want to keep going. It's from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another. And he knew what he was working against. He knew the depth of his illness. I did not know. And we were in two different states. And when he would call and wanted to talk to me in person, I had put it off and I say, okay, I will see you on whether Saturday or whatever day. And he would say, but why can't you come now? In other words, he had a sense of urgency because he knew that tomorrow wasn't really promised to him. He knew that it was likely that he would have gone to bed and not wake up the next day. You know, he knew he had a chronic illness and he knew what his prognosis was. But I did not know. I did not know. And I remember one day he had said, I need to talk with you about something. And you are the only person I can talk to about this. He died without us having that conversation because I put off that day when he wanted to talk to me because I did not feel like driving from Connecticut to go to New York. and I put that visit off for the coming Saturday. And that Saturday never came for him. So that is something I live with and go through. So yes, I started off the conversation about the grieving of my mother. But now I realize that I'm also working through the grieving process of the love of my life as well. And that might be your story. Who knows? But we all have our stories. We all have our stories. So I'm here as I am healing myself. I invite you to go on this journey with me so we can take this trip together. And when we get to the other side, we will be smiling. We'll be excited. And we will be able to entertain those who are there waiting, who are just stepping into starting their process. I will be on tomorrow morning on StreamYard, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram as well. And then I will be talking about the second service that I'll be opening up for you. So those of you on TikTok, kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel so you will not miss it. And then on TikTok, I'll be back on Thursday night. And then we'll be talking about maybe the third or fourth services that we're opening up. I love you. I appreciate you. I show gratitude for each and every one of you. Whether it's you or somebody else. But kindly reach out to me so that you can begin to utilize these areas in my business that I am opening up for you. Stay blessed, stay the course, and know that the best is yet to come. I love you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Connect with me on Instagram. And I love you, love you, love you, love you. Go on my link tree, linktr.ee/dynamic Daphne. And you'll be able to click on that link and see all of the places that I'm hanging out. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next broadcast. So long. Love you.